The following is a presentation of Cherry Creek Sports Network. The Cherry Creek High School hockey team is back at it again. And let's just say they've been rolling and rolling and rolling. Teams don't even know what's coming. Tonight's another huge matchup for the third-ranked team in the state, and they're not just playing anyone. Tonight, Cherry Creek takes on the number 2 ranked team in the state, Valor Christian, and let's just say there's some history between these two schools. Game is on the road to the state playoffs, and of course for these two rivals. After a tough 4-2 loss to Valor just 2 weeks ago, Creek has been preparing hard for tonight's matchup. Not only is a win over your rival at stake tonight, but there's also an opportunity to get revenge, too. Get ready to watch Valor Christian take on Cherry Creek live on CCHS's Friday Night Hockey next.
His introduction, can we put up his graphic? Banks, I assume.
We're not ready for this yet.
And then our mics are on. Our mics are on.
They don't want to lose again to them.
And that's right. Obviously, we have that league matchup that Creek fell to 2 weeks ago last Sunday at a Martin Luther King tournament in Minnesota. Creek played Valor Championship. Creek didn't come out with that one either. So tonight at their home ice, probably looking for some revenge.
Yeah, exactly. This is their home ice. Their motto is to defend home ice.
Absolutely. So we're about to get ready underway. Jarrett Roberts taking the draw for Cherry Creek as Valor will win it. bring it back into their own zone. Quick pass, and that one will be called for icing. I feel like we're going to see a pretty fast game tonight, probably a lot of scoring.
Yeah, both teams have the game plan to keep it high-paced.
Absolutely, 2 very busy weeks for these teams as well. Draw one by Valor on defense. They'll try to clear it out of their zone. Begin the breakout, can't get it out. Shot from Creek.
Let's save by
Rebound.
Kuzya.
Take it back behind the net. As Valor will take control. Break out of their defensive zone and back onto offense.
Nice hit by Creek.
Around the boards for Valor picks it up. He falls over. Creek will pick up the puck in the offensive zone. That pass just can't get to him. Comes into the zone.
2-on-1.
Takes a shot. Saved. Goes through the crease.
Creek unable to clear it out of their zone.
Valor gets it. Going back behind the net.
Centering pass.
Can't
Is
get that one to
intercepted.
get through. Tip down in front. Both teams will change lines. Icing waved off. Payhills for Valor, working in the corner. Back behind the boards. Creek will get it. Flager will clear that one. Valor gets back in the neutral zone, come back. Shot over the net. Battle on the half board.
You can tell Valor Christian is trying to get a goal quick. Set the tempo early.
Fast pace back for the Bruins. They'll dump it in, go for the chase. Valor gets it. Can't clear. Creek from the point. Down in front. Valor get it back out of their defensive zone, back on offense. Shot and a save by Banks. Quite a few shots on goal by Valor already early.
Yeah, that's right. They're trying to set the tempo early, trying to control this game, especially because they're the away team.
That's right. They want to take control here early. Creek's home arena. Good showing tonight for Creek. Valor will get the draw. Work it. Toe drag through.
Creek with the solid defense.
Back behind the net. Pass to the slot. He's been doing a good job of not letting them get too far up. Giving them a few chances, though. Cleared once again by Valor. Brown will take it behind the Valor net. Flay gets it. Lost it from his stick, and he was just sandwiched right in between 2 Valor players. Gust, begin the breakout. That one is intercepted in the neutral zone by Valor, tied up. They'll come away with it. Back behind the Creek net. Valor working on the far side. Back behind the net to Rustin. Trying to work it. Taken on by 2 Creek players. Creek still can't get it out. Centered pass. Can't get control of. Payos. That one called for icing.
And you can tell Valor's forecheck is really helping them out.
That's right. Both these teams, once they get in the zone, they've given it a pretty hard chance for the other team to clear.
Yeah, that's right. Both teams are aggressive when it comes to keeping the puck in their offensive zone.
Svigreger loses the draw. Street goes for the clear. They finally get with the clear. Delayed offsides. Valor helped to tag back up. As Creek will go back on offense. Flips it in the neutral zone. Picked up by Brown. trying to get a pass into the slot. Valor with the clearing attempt. Finally got one to go.
Both teams changing up the lines.
Charles flips it up. Little knuckler to Bill Sard. So that one's intercepted in the neutral zone by Cherry Creek. Valor gets it straight back after Creek tried to dump it back into the zone. Hone puts one in. Bouncer across the crease, saved by Banks. Hone will take a shot. That one's wide. Click clears it back out of their zone. Nice forecheck here. Let's see what they can do. Fusa takes back behind his own net. Creek will change up their line. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Valor maintains possession.
Both teams with the aggressive forecheck.
Creek gets it back. Valor couldn't clear out of their offensive zone. Excuse me, defensive.
Creek across the top.
The slot kept it in. Hop whips it around the board, and it's cleared by Valor. Should go down for icing. Absolutely, we've seen forecheck from both these teams as well.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing which team is going to prevail.
It's a pretty evenly matched. They both want to win this game. Of course, Regis picking up the win tonight, so they advance to 12-0. But Valor is trying to maintain second. Creek in third, of course. But all those teams do have 8 points. Regis at 10 now, but both these teams are trying to tie Regis at the top of the Foothills Conference. So that one can't be cleared by Valor. A shot's wide. Stein goes for clearing attempt. Still kept in by Creek. Palo. Can't get around the Creek defender. Dumped in by Creek. Still kept it by Creek. Roberts tries to get a move around. He can't. Cleared again by Valor. Race to the puck. Called for icing. Not really a lot of shots on net early in this matchup.
Yeah, not right now, but based on both teams' past games this season, Creek has scored most of their goals in the second period, while Valor scored most of their goals late in the third.
That's right, so I think this game will come right down to the wire.
Yeah, so we got a big one ahead of us.
Valor wins the draw, brings him to the Creek zone. Can't get around. Battle behind the net for the puck. Wraparound is saved. Tipped down in front by Creek.
Yeah,
Dudon
2-on-2.
takes the puck. Up to Kuzminski. That one's poked off his stick. Taped. Valor goes across the ice.
Kurlik with the big hit right in front of Valor's penalty box.
As Valor will get the puck, bring it back in the green zone, dumps that one in. Can't get the chase. Cleared out, should be called for icing. Brown takes the draw for Creek, while Hohen will for Valor. Hohen will come away with that one. Jump back in from the point. Valor for the puck back at the half board. Creek gets that one. Clear out of the zone.
We saw a lot of shots earlier in this game, but now both teams are having trouble putting.
Defensive battle, absolutely.
And we got a penalty.
First penalty game will be called here.
Looks like it will be, I think, hooking on number 19.
That's right. Blake Benson called for hooking here at 8:01 of the first period. So Valor will go on the early power play. Valor has been fairly successful on the power play. 11% on the power play this year. This Creek, and they're going on their first penalty kill of the night, is at 88%. So I think these special teams opportunities will come down to it as well.
Especially with two evenly matched opponents, these power plays can prove to be
There you have
brutal.
one of the top power plays with one of the top PKs of the league. Valor bring it back across, looking for spawn to the paint. It's cleared again by Cherry Creek.
Valor are unable to keep the puck in their zone. Oh!
Banks mishandles it. He's back behind his own net. That one almost tipped in. Carlson hanging out by the Creek blue line. As that one's turned over. Delaney will bring it in. He shoots. That is high and wide. Creek got a breakaway on this power play. Have to hurry back though, get on the back check. Goes for the hit, can't get it. As Molininski will recycle the power play effort for Valor. Valor working in the neutral zone. As Hop lost his stick on that one. And Creek will clear once again.
Delaney able to clear it out.
I was talking to some players earlier in the week, and they said that their penalty kill is quite impressive because in practice, their PK usually scores a lot more points than their power play units. The shot on is tipped by Creek.
Nice block shot by Luke Flay.
That's 8 seconds to remain in this power play. That one's tipped down in front.
Just wide.
Gets the puck back, banks out of the penalty box. So we have a stoppage in play. It's the puck as the net came off. Both teams will change lines. Here with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period of play.
Creek doing a great job with that penalty kill.
Viehwanger will take the draw once again. He wins that one. Valor takes it behind their own net, behind the Creek net. Back up. Shot on, wide left. That one's cleared. So Valor has to get back on side. They will. Banks takes it behind his own net. Leaves it for Ryder. Ryder to Benson. Icing called once again as the pass just missed Brown.
As we expected, it's a little chippy between these two teams, but we'll probably see it get a little bit more as the game goes on.
I think we'll see this one get pretty physical as time goes on. We've seen a little bit of physicality to start this game. Valor wins that draw, recycles it back into the point. Wide left. Creek clears that one. Up to Tudan. Takes a shot.
Oh.
It's wide right. Fight in the neutral zone. Creek brings in the Valor zone. He's right up against the boards. Dump back in. Valor get that one, begin the breakout. So Krink is bringing the forecheck. Valor can't clear. Tip down in front. That one's wide left. Wraparound. Get that one to go as well. Valor with the 2-on-1. Far side is cross crease.
Nice slow play by Nathaniel Ryder.
Did not lose the second concentration there. Krink can't get that one to be cleared. So that one is flipped into the crowd. Out of play.
Nice souvenir for that fan. Oh, they tossed it back.
Fortunately, I have to give that one back. Say lack of resources in high school sports. You have to do that in baseball games too. What a shame.
Not like the pros where you get to keep it. That's all right. Play goes on.
I believe Pejos just fell right on top of that one. I think we'll do that draw again. A little bit of altercation here with Dora. Make him go back to the bench. Not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, well, number 9 for Valor Christian.
Right, a little bit
Evan
of a
Pejos was down on the ice.
There.
Dora cross-checked him right in the back.
So the face-up will come outside of the Creek zone. And one will be won by Cherry Creek. Valor gets it back, though. Big hit by Gust. Get Valor off the puck. Dump back in.
Might be an icing.
Gust handles it. Puts it around for Berkeley. Creek brings it into the offensive zone. So I believe Nelson was knocked down there.
Looks like we got a penalty on both teams.
Nelson goes in box for Creek. Believe it is Stein who takes the penalty for Valor.
We got a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, 3:55 remaining in the first period.
Some matching penalties.
Well, 4-on-4 means less players on the ice, means more room to move around. Oh, wait a minute, they have 5.
Must have been some type of major. So yeah, the penalty isn't up on the board, so I think those are major penalties. I think that puck came up out of play, so they'll face off. It's gonna go into the Creek zone for some reason. Hand pass, I believe, is what the call is. The draw. Creek takes control behind their own net. Big hit there. Battle at the half board. Chipped around. Creek tries to begin the breakout. Valor with a strong forecheck. Off the board into the neutral zone.
So we got the penalty for Creek was for roughing, and the Valor penalty was for slashing.
So matching penalties, I don't believe get a man down situation.
Yeah, I guess since both teams got a penalty, they're just going to keep it 5-on-5.
Valor's tripped up. There's no call there. Shot on, saved by Banks. Brown goes for the clearing attempt. Valor brings it across their neutral zone. Diggles around, shot across the crease. And Carlson couldn't bury that one. So excellent opportunity for Valor. That one shot back on, tipped out in front. I think that was the first really big chance we've had this game here with 2:18 left in the first. Tie up in the boards.
Yeah, as of right now, it's just going to come to those little plays.
That was a really good chance right across the crease. I mean, Banks was, they had him, but they just couldn't get the shot to Barriers.
Yeah.
Creek sends it on the ice for icing once again. It'll come back into their zone. Draw back in. Creek gets that one. Clearing attempts. Sent around the boards. It's cleared as Palo tries to control that one. That one shot in by Creek as Krochuk just delivered a nice hit to the Valor player. Brought around the boards. Brought in by Creek. Race down the ice. Icing waved off. That one chipped back around, leaves it for another Valor player. Big hit by Creek.
Centering pass.
Oh, another big save by Valor. Back on the point. Sends it back behind the net. One came up way up high, still not cleared as we see a little bit of action going on left of the corner. Shot from the point is saved by Kuzas. Creek having a little bit of fire lit underneath them. As both the teams will do wholesale changes, so we'll see 5 new guys on the ice for both these players.
Yeah, let's see if Creek can get one in the net before the end of the first.
1:04 left in this period. Valor wins the draw. Still not cleared. Shot on is saved. Brought behind the boards by Roberts. Poked off his stick. Be cleared by Orsman. Pass up to Cavey. Cavey tripped up there. As Valor maintains possession behind the Creek net. Back up to the point.
Shot
saved by Banks. Way high into the slot. Caught by Banks. 28 left here in the first period.
Nice job by Banks to see that puck after it deflected off of Berkey.
Draw here. Cleared out by Creek. Sent back down the ice. Icing called once again.
Just under 22 seconds left.
Draw one by Creek. Cleared once again. Jump back in. Caught by Renone. So he'll take it out. Paint pass is deflected here with 8 ticks left. Cricket try to get one more shot off if they can, as there's a battle behind the net. And that is the end of the first period. Obviously, very defensive period because Creek has scored 20 goals in the first period this season. That is 12 games, so that is right over a goal per game in that first period.
Yeah, you can see both teams have similar plans when it comes to bringing the puck into the offensive zone. They try to drive wide, try to open up passing lanes in the middle.
That's right.
Looks like Creek is trying to bring the puck down low, draw the defense low, and then they'll swing it back up to the point where they can try to get a shot in with a deflection.
right back. Yeah. Benjamin Paris alongside Brendan Ford back with you. It's intermission. We've prepared top 5 plays of the week for Cherry Creek High School. Past week, a little shorter week this week, but last week was a very busy week for Creek athletics. We have winter sports. We have basketball, swimming, wrestling, all over the place. Those state championships will be coming up soon next month. But for now, here's our top 5 plays of the week.
Number 5 comes from a Centennial League basketball matchup where Ojin Kim gave Cherry Creek the lead, which they would never lose en route to victory.
Ojin Kim from mid-range. It's
Jana Van Geitenbeek checks in at number 4 where she hit a half-court buzzer beater in a game against Highlands Ranch. Number 3 this week comes from a dual wrestling meet where Kai Blake had a very powerful
A lot of
move.
hand action. Oh, boom. Kai Blake showing off that Duke skill.
We go to girls basketball for number 2, where Callie Clark and Jana Van Geitenbeek both scored their 1,000th point as a Bruin.
Actually, my apologies. I believe this is her 1,000th point.
Recovery from number 22, Casey Kyle. And a shot from Jana Van Geitenbeek.
This is Jana's 1,000th point.
Number 1, you've seen before. It was viral this week as Andrew Regan of the Unified Basketball team had a half-court buzzer beater of the end of the third quarter. Man, this was one of the most exciting moments we've ever seen here at CCSN. That was truly one very special moment. Andrew was a media superstar this week. That will do it for this week's top 5 plays of the week. Another very exciting week for Creek Sports.
Absolutely, that shot at the Unified Basketball game, that was obviously really special for everyone. Brought our school together, obviously, across social media, all the support. It's really great to see that.
Yeah, Andrew Reagan's shot, it's been receiving national attention.
That's right, all the way here, Local 9 News, all the way up to ESPN Saturday morning. That was a probably very nice way for Andrew to wake up on Saturday morning.
Yeah, exactly. But that was an unbelievable shot.
Right. And some people call it 1 in a million, but he said, like, that's something that he does practice when he goes to the gym.
Yeah, and I would believe it because he is a hard worker and he will get it done.
That's right. That is captain of that Unified Basketball team, very hard worker. So that was this week for Cherry Creek Sports. We'll be right back with you for period 2 of Valor Christian Cherry Creek right after this. Welcome back to period 2 here at Cherry Creek Family Sports Center, Cherry Creek High School Hockey. 0-0 game here, very tight first period. So these teams will get ready to battle it out again here in the second.
Should expect the same start as we did at the beginning of the game. Both teams trying to set the pace. And both teams trying to find their first one to put up on the board.
That's right.
And I also shouldn't expect the physicality to go down.
I think it's definitely going to intensify here in this second period. Tuden will take the draw for Creek. That one won by Valor. Tip out by Cherry Creek back into the Valor zone. Tip back behind the net. Valor takes that one. Tries for a clear. Creek with a great forecheck. Tipped in. Saved by Kuza. Back around behind the net. Valor gets possession. Still can't get the breakout to go through. Battle at the half board for the puck. Huge hit by Creek there to keep the puck. This forecheck is really something else.
Yeah, it looks like that was Jacob Tudon leading the charge right there.
And that one cleared by Valor all the way down the ice, so will be called for icing.
You can see Jacob Tudon, number 12, was working hard in the center of the ice, trying to screen the goalie.
Obviously, yeah. Those tips is what a lot of these goals come off of. Creek has scored a lot of their goals off of breakaways, but as well when the goalie screen, obviously very hard for him to see the puck. And that's when a lot of shots will go in as well. As Valor will win that draw.
But we can also see that both goalies right at 90%.
Right, their save percentages.
That screen effect doesn't really affect them all that much.
That's right. And these goalies are seeing lots of shots every game. Valor will transition back into their zone. Goes back in. Hit behind the net. Can't get the clear to go. Now they do. Cleared out of the zone. Valor will have to restart. That one caught in the neutral zone by Creek. Loses that one. The lid off sides. And Valor will take possession. As Banks will get it behind the net. Can't handle that one. Valor takes it back into the point.
Valor unable to keep it into their zone.
That's right, pass a little high. Back all the way behind their own goal. Huge hit. Back behind the net. Creek clears. That one wide once again. And for as many shots on goal we've seen, we've also seen lots of shots go wide and high.
Yeah. That just means good defense by both teams.
That's right. Definitely having big hit there.
TJ Renone with another big hit this period.
He's ready for physicality and tense for everyone. Intensify.
You could tell TJ is a lot bigger than a lot of the rest of the skaters out there.
As Chris called for icing that time, we'll bring it back down to their zone. Face off here, Creek's defensive zone. It's won by Valor. Shot on, tipped out and blocked out in front. That one doesn't get through. As Creek takes it out back out of their zone. Tries to shake around. That one called for icing. That one's a little bit more questionable than what we've seen. That puck was highly contested by both the teams.
Yeah, I would have expected the referees to let that go and let it play, but apparently not.
Icing called.
But it is up to the referee's discretion, and we do have to respect
Right now you can see Jack Kuza, Valor's starting goalie, 6-1-0 on the season. So he's led this Valor team. That's part of the reason why they're at the top of this Foothills Conference. That one cleared by Creek. Race for the puck. That's Hop was on that one. Shot into the slot, goes through. Back of the point, tipped down in front. No go. Creek still on that forecheck. Poke checks away. Creek will maintain possession.
It's Delaney working hard down there.
That one back out. Shot on. Blocked by Valor player out in front. That one another slot. And that one cleared again by Valor for icing. Seen that a lot of too, where these teams haven't been able. The other team got a good forecheck. The other team hasn't really had a chance except for dumping it out for icing. A lot of the times it's gone all the way down for icing.
Yeah, that's a good thing for Creek because that means Valor's a little bit tired.
That's right.
As you can tell, Valor's bench is a little shorter than Creek's, so that should come into play late in this game.
That's right. Valor does keep a little bit of a smaller lineup. Brings in, shot. Wide right. Here on the near side.
Centering pass.
Pass into the slot is put in by Valor as they will go up 1-0. Let's take another look at that one.
Looks like Banks was beat to the bottom right side.
Absolutely, I believe that was tipped in by Colton Carlson out there in front after the rebound. Banks just put that one in a bad spot, so Valor will go up 1-0 early here in the second period.
And it looked like Creek had all that momentum going into the second, but that goal possibly just destroyed all that.
So we'll get ready for puck drop after Valor goes up 1-0. What do you think Creek has to do now that they are down?
Well, I think they need to keep their forecheck going, try to keep pressure on Valor's defense. But they also need to be smart because
the score here. Oh. Chance for breakaway shoots. Oh, wide left. I think Creek really wants a goal now.
Great opportunity, but
shot unblocked by Roston. Creek will take it back out. Try to go back in quickly. Now it's put in.
And Creek is doing just that, keeping the pressure up.
Put in, out in front. Oh,
just wide.
Just didn't have a guy there. Valor clears again. Creek puts it back in quickly, gets back on side. See that forecheck, it's really working well right now. The last minute after that goal, they've put the pressure on.
Yeah, but Creek also has to be, Creek with the.
If it broke.
Oh.
That would go in. I believe it does.
Oh, this is scary.
But he is down behind the net. That did not look too good at all.
You can see his head went straight
into the boards. Wow, after he put that one in, he just straight into the boards.
He's moving, though. He rolled onto his stomach, which is a good sign.
I believe that TJ Dorr was a little slow after that one, too. That one still did go in, though. That one called for a goal, but Blake Benson is down behind the net. And that will be his 20th point of the season. He is leading the team in points, so he's one of Creek's biggest, best players. It'll be his 12th goal of the year. That's not good to see at all.
You can tell his head went straight into the boards. Luckily, he's moving. He's up on his feet.
He'll skate off on his own power. Blake Benson, that is a huge loss for Cherry Creek.
That was a scary moment. Looked like he was knocked out.
Gotta hope that he's doing okay.
He's lying on his back for a good 30 seconds. Fortunately, he was able to get up and skate off the ice on his own power. Hopefully he is okay.
And I think the referees are discussing whether that puck went in the net or not. So the goal has not gone up on the board. So the referee will go talk over the score. Having a discussion.
Do you think there was a penalty on that play, or do you think he just tripped himself up?
Yeah, I don't. So a 5-minute penalty is on the board for Valor, and that goal did just go up on the clock. So Creek's goal is counted, and a 5-minute penalty assessed to Valor Christian. Merrick Stein will take that penalty. So Creek will have a 5-minute power play. So that goal's counted. Can hear the goal horns going off now.
It's all even, 11:54 in the second period.
So Blake Benson with that one to tie up the score.
And you can see the trainer, Pat DeBello, along with coaches, are around Benson, making sure that he is okay. They're probably putting him under concussion protocol.
That's right.
Just making sure if he shows any signs.
Hope to see him back out here tonight.
He was able to skate off on his own power, though.
So Creek will get the 5-on-4 power play for 5 minutes. Major penalty.
Now this past season, Valor Christian's penalty kill has been 93%, so they are good at killing the penalty.
But man, that is a 5-minute major penalty, so Creek has a lot of time. So let's try to keep the momentum going. Back behind their own net. Knocked out. Cycles back up to the point. Cross to the other point. Shot.
Got a one-timer, but he missed it.
All ice on that one. Flipped up. Kept in. As Valor will clear that one down the length of the ice. And Banks.
Valor was close
Get behind
with
his own
that
net.
high stick.
That's right. Creek brings it out of their zone. He tipped it behind. No one was there. As Valor gets it now, they're going to set up shop. And now they're down a man. As Creek gets the puck back. Out on the fortune. Out. He's knocked off the puck. Valor gets it back. They
Oh,
can't
big
clear. Kept in. At the line. Shot on front.
Kuzminski with it up top.
Shot in.
And tipped up.
Creek takes it on the far side. Trying to make a move in. Back up to the point. Shot in is blocked. He gets it back though. Shoots again.
Oh, just
that
high.
one is just high.
Nice diving effort by the Valor Christian player.
Fight for the puck at the half board. Creek gets it back up at the point. Across to the far side. And he
Goal!
shoots, he scores! That is
Nathaniel
a huge
Ryder.
goal for Cherry Creek.
Nathaniel
On the
Ryder
power
with
play.
that.
That was a very nice shot from Nathaniel Ryder. Excited about that one.
Now
Okay.
since Valor did get a major penalty, that
So
penalty
Creek,
will stay.
that's right, so Creek still remains on the power play for 3 more minutes. So they score 2 minutes into that one. They have 3 minutes left. And they'll go up 2-1 in this matchup.
Creek will look to further capitalize upon this opportunity.
And I believe that Blake Benson is now skating off the ice, and he will come off. I believe Blake Benson is done for the night as he skates off. That's a big loss for Cherry Creek. Obviously one of the greatest players on that team. Have to see if we can get a report on him later on.
Although a key player, it is better not to risk any more injury to him.
Absolutely, you know.
Still a lot more games in this season.
Yeah, after tonight, Creek still has 6 more games before the playoffs. Big hit in the neutral zone. Creek with the puck.
And no one
Brings
other
it
than
in.
TJ Renone.
And I believe the play will be called offsides if Nathaniel Ryder is tied up. So Nate Ryder will get his 4th point of the season. Creek will get the draw here on the power play.
Renone with it in his own zone.
Brought back in. Cross, shot in. Right left. Back under the point. Sent back down. Near side half board. Creek will try to maintain possession here in the offensive zone. Still got a tie, but a battle for the puck against the boards. Now this is the 3rd different spot that we've had that in. So that one will be loose.
It's like that's Delaney down low.
Behind the net. Sent back up to the point. Sent back down. Cross the
Center.
crease. Cleared by Valor.
1:46 left in the penalty.
This major penalty. That one called for icing.
David Krolchuk unable to corral that.
That's right. Although Kuza did come out of his net, he was called for icing. Puck sent back. Creek brings it up. That one through. Another icing for Creek on their power play. Send it back down.
Creek having a little trouble trying to keep possession of this puck.
That's right. So they'll get it back, and that's a huge hit right in front of the Valor bench. That will delay penalty called as Banks will come back out of the net so that Creek can get the extra skater.
Oh, heads up, heads up.
Tens. That puck came right back all the way up towards the broadcast booth up here.
A little bit of deja vu from last year.
All the way up here to the 3rd row.
You know, we're lucky to have our fans having good reactions.
Has to be tipped pretty hard here at Family Sports. I mean,
If that puck was just a couple inches higher, I might have had to stuck my hand out.
That's coming right at you, Brendan. So Creek will have the 5-on-3 power play now, as another major penalty is assessed for Valor Christian. So they have 1 minute with the 5-on-3. Then they'll have another around 4 back with another major penalty. So Creek will try to take advantage here within the next 50 seconds.
Creek moving the puck fast, trying to get the defense moving. Oh,
He's keeping in the zone on this 5-on-3, 43
That's
seconds
Brown
left now.
losing control of it. Creek able to keep it in their zone. Center
Through. Goes straight through the crease.
looks like they're saying the goal came off its pegs.
Once again, 2nd time tonight.
Definitely goes on Valor Christian's side. Able for them to catch their breath and regroup.
Creek will have 36 seconds left on this 5-on-3 power play. And after that, they'll have another 4, another major penalty. So Valor's kind of kicking themselves now with these major penalties, this 2 in a row.
Especially with the short bench, these guys are going to have to work harder.
That's right. So as we get ready for the draw, Creek gets possession at their point. Put in. Oh, right out in front. Just can't get buried. Right by the net. In once again, trying to pass into the slot. As Valor will clear with 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. So as that first penalty's expired, Creek has 3:52. So Creek will have 3:52 left on the major penalty. A lot of power play time now.
Cherry Creek's power play has only been up 20%,
I think they'll probably improve tonight.
especially with that first goal earlier.
That's right. That one plays called offsides. So as Tudan will take the draw for Creek, he'll win it. Creek will dump it into the zone and get ready to set up for the
Creek
power
skaters
play.
gotta get up.
Valor can't clear that one till now. Puck still in the neutral zone. A little bit of a missed pass, but Creek will come back and set the power play back up. Tape to tape pass. That one tipped in. Valor can get some fresh legs.
Creek's got to regroup to start their rush.
They do rush once again.
Driving
Shot in,
wide.
saved by Kuza. Excellent shot by Creek. They're starting to get more of those. We didn't see a lot of those in the first period. We're seeing a lot more of those now. So 3 minutes will remain on this power play. Creek sends it back up, keeps it in the zone. Trying to get tipped out, and it is.
It's number 3, Nathaniel Ryder, couldn't find the puck.
Down cleared once again for Valor. Doing a lot better job of clearing. Didn't get a lot of that done left in the first power play.
Nice tape-to-tape
Makes
pass
a
there.
move. Tipped out in front.
Oh, and we got a penalty on Creek.
Delayed call as they touch it up.
Looks like it's number 5, Dale Kurlchuk.
That's right, David Kurlchuk
See what the call is.
takes a penalty.
So
Cross-checking. That one will be a 2-minute minor. So Creek will actually have 22 seconds left.
Yeah, 22 seconds separates the two penalties. Creek will release first.
So now we'll see some of that 4-on-4 hockey that we thought we'd see in the first period, but we did not.
And as I said earlier, 4-on-4 means a lot more ice to move around.
That's right. That's why, just like when the NHL switched to 3-on-3 overtime, play did get a lot more exciting. So when there's less men on the ice, more chance for a goal.
Yeah, a lot of upsides and downsides to that, though.
It's a big hit here on the near side. So both the players go down on the ice. Valor maintains possession, clears it out of their zone, and into Creek's. Valor with the aggressive forecheck that we've seen all game. Creek tries to get the clear. Whips around the board, but no one was there. Creek gets the puck back in, will clear. Icing, I don't think he knew that there was a penalty there. I definitely don't think he was trying to ice the puck.
Well, you could also tell that Creek's players were definitely getting tired, and that icing was a smart play to get their players off.
That's right, they get a change.
Get a new fresh set of legs on there.
4:27 remains here in the second period. Creek taking a 2-1 lead here.
Nice save by Banks.
Puck was tipped down in front. Great save. Bottom by Creek.
Nice move
Makes
there.
a move in.
That's Delaney.
Made a nice move into the point. Just couldn't get a shot to go. Valor has the puck in the neutral zone. It's 25 seconds will remain on the Cherry Creek penalty. Then they'll have about 20 seconds of their own power play.
Clayton Delaney working hard down below.
Ooh, huge hit by Valor right up against the backboard. As Valor will take it back out. 8 seconds left on this 4-on-4. And as Valor goes for a change, that 4-on-4 will expire. So Creek 22 seconds on a power play. Let's see if they can get one quick shot.
Cross ice pass.
Then brought back around and cleared by Valor as they'll come in
Luke Flay
on the
unable
one-on-one
to keep that
opportunity
in.
as he knocked off the puck, brings it back around, pass into the point slot. No one was there.
And now it's all even. Valor Christian's penalty is expired.
Back to 5-on-5. We haven't seen that for around 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Dumped in by Creek. Kept in. Back around. So that one is cleared by Valor. 2:32 left here in this second period. Seen a lot more scoring in this period. Very physical. Maybe too physical. Pretty aggressive. Obviously with all those major penalties.
Yeah. What else would you expect between two rivals, though?
Of course, Creek looking for, redemption. They lost the football championship and to this hockey team twice earlier in the season. Everyone at Cherry Creek High School wants this.
Oh, and we got a penalty on Creek. So for cross-checking, that's number 3, Nathaniel Ryder. Just a little bit high on that check. I think that's why he called it.
So with 1:57 left, that penalty is what Valor has for the rest of this period. And then 3 seconds in the next one. So Valor going to try to score quickly before heading back into the locker room. So they now have a power play of their own.
For the rest of the period, Valor Christian will be up by one player.
Takes it in. Creek goes for the clear. And they do. All the way back down the length of the ice. Creek still being aggressive with this forecheck here on the penalty kill. Valor will take it back out. The near side. Can't be controlled. Brought back in. Pass in to the slot. And that one goes high and out of play. Had a very nice pass into the slot there.
Yeah, Valor had a nice rush into their offensive zone.
Had to get a new puck, so that one went over the boards. We're getting ready to resume play. That draw won by Creek, as they'll clear it back out.
As you said, 3 seconds separates the penalty time and the game time.
Creek gets possession inside the zone. They're going to go for the forecheck.
It's number 8, Gavin Berkey, working hard down there.
Berkey maybe thinking about a shorthanded goal.
That's Jared Roberts, too.
So we have 1 minute left in the period. Valor go back on an offensive chance for their power plays. That one out in front, covered by Banks. 45 seconds remain.
Just under 45 seconds left in this period.
Back in the point.
Shot and tipped high.
Valor brings it back around the net. Banks a little bit discombobulated. Valor will still cycle around the net. 27 seconds left. Back up to the point. Back to the far side. Far side. In the slot. We have a stoppage of play.
Now it looks like the other goal is knocked off of its pegs.
Wonder what's wrong with those pegs tonight, maybe not very sharp. This Creek will get some fresh defensive legs out there.
Say hello to my little friend.
This Creek will be called out of the defensive face-off. That one by Valor. 16 seconds left. Banks, what a save with the stick. Wow.
It was knocked up in the air, and then he just batted it away.
He batted that one right out of the air with his big blade. As Creek will clear that one with 3 seconds left.
And that should end the period right
and
there.
That will end the second period. Cherry Creek with a 2-1 lead here after 2. So after a period where we didn't see a lot of scoring in the first, scoring certainly opened up here. But of course, biggest.
One more penalty of play will come right after this.
What am I supposed to say? Are we live?
We're back at you here for the second intermission. Obviously, great period for Cherry Creek as they go up 2-1. We're going to come back to our Cherry Creek sports recap here with Jacob Thurman. He was on broadcast for Cherry Creek's dual wrestling meet against Smoky Hill, where Kai Blake picked up a very big win. Jacob, what did you see out of Kai at that dual meet against Smoky Hill?
Oh, well, what I saw out of Kai was just pure determination, heart, and you can't teach that. No coach will teach you. That's just in the soul, and he showed a lot. He showed a lot to that fight.
So Cherry Creek has had an up and down wrestling season. What did you see from the whole team out of that meet?
I'm really seeing the teams getting close together. Like, they're just building that bond. They're like brothers. They're family. They're just really doing good, and I'm really, a lot's coming along.
Then obviously last weekend, the Creek Wrestlers took place at the top of the Rockies wrestling tournament where Kai Blake got first place for his weight class. So we obviously congratulate Kai Blake for that big achievement.
My man.
And he actually defeated Peyton Polson out of Valor Christian. So Creek going to try to continue the dominance over Valor tonight after Kai picking up that win, kicking off, firing up everyone else for big win over Valor. So I think that will do it for wrestling. State tournament coming up in a few weeks. That'll be big for Kai Blake, his last wrestling tournament before he goes off to college at Duke.
And that's just really impressive, just going to Duke, D1 athletics.
Absolutely.
What a wrestler.
Right. That's it for wrestling. We'll be right back after this. back at you now here with Austin Ford, who's color commentating some basketball earlier in the week. You had the game against
Overland,
correct?
Yep.
That was a big night for Creek.
Oh, definitely.
They pulled out a bit. What did you see out of Creek that maybe we haven't seen this season?
Really what they came down to in the fourth quarter was having better ball movement, just having a slow pace in the game. I mean, even though they want to play in a fast pace, just having this slow ball movement, having the patience that they needed, and getting better shot placements. That's all they need, because they need to look for open guys and try and get that better shots.
So after Creek, 2018, beginning of the season was okay into the winter. Now into the new year, they had a little bit of a slow start. What do you think they showed the Centennial League by what they did with a very impressive win over Overland?
I don't know. I feel like that they have the best, better shooters, having Sebastian Cole going off, then a bunch of threes that they have not been able to do against Overland in the first half, but just having that mentality in the second half that they did against Overland, just having better ball movement, as I said, just having patience, and with Sebastian Cole going off and hitting some threes.
So Creek with big 3 league wins this week over Cherokee Trail, Overland, and Arapahoe. What do you think they need to do to continue that dominance and make a big push before the playoffs?
I feel like just having the same mentality that they did against Overland, since they just knocked off Overland, who was number 3 when they played against them. So that was a good boost for them. Just playing like they did, having that good mentality, having good patience, better ball movement, and just taking it slow. I mean, getting a big boost in the first half too, definitely, but just carrying it off into the second half if they do get a boost.
Sounds good. All right. So both our boys and girls basketball teams will be back at it again in league games against Mullen, wrapping up their seasons quite quickly. And we'll be on CCSN next week with a basketball game.
Yep.
And we'll see you. That's our next broadcast. We'll see you then. Thanks.
Thank you.
Once again here at CCSN, we would love to wish Kai Blake a huge congratulations on his win at the Top of the Rockies tournament in his weight class. And that state championship wrestling tournament will be coming up for Kai Blake and the rest of the wrestling boys shortly in February. To come back out. So we're getting ready here for the third period at Family Sports Center, where Cherry Creek is holding on to a 2-1 lead entering this third period.
Now, early in the game, we did talk about how Valor scored the majority of the goals in the third period, while Creek has scored the majority in the second period, as we saw earlier tonight. So we should expect Valor to up their game and see if they can score the equalizer along with the goal to go one ahead.
Absolutely.
While Creek is trying to keep their lead.
The loss of Blake Benson earlier in that second period, how do you think that will affect Creek?
Well, I think Creek got lucky with all their power plays ever since they lost Benson. But since Benson was a key player on their squad, it will take a hit.
And what have you seen out of Lucas Banks tonight?
Oh, he's done a tremendous job. He's only let one in, which is great. But I think that if he just stands tall and he keeps his vision clear, then I think that he will do great.
Fun fact for you at home, Blake Benson, member of this team that actually does not attend Cherry Creek High School. Blake Benson is actually homeschooled, but I think he made the right choice by coming over to Cherry Creek to play his hockey.
Absolutely. He has been a key player in the Cherry Creek roster.
Vital for success this whole year. So I think the referee is making some repairs to the boards. We'll be right back at you when Cherry Creek hits the ice again for the third period. So it appears that some duct tape is being used there to fix the boards.
Yeah, just some old-fashioned duct tape. You know, as I was taught, you only need two things in life, really. You need duct tape and WD-40. For those things that move and you don't want it to move, you use duct tape. But those things that you want to move and won't move, WD-40.
Clever. CCHS is not sponsored by either of those companies. That was not an endorsement whatsoever. As Creek gets ready to hit the ice here for the third period. Try to hold on to this 2-1 lead and come out on top. Hopefully that duct tape will hold up for us. So Lucas Banks and Jack Kuza coming back out here for the third period. Both of them having good games, and for Jack Kuza, just team hasn't been helping him out a bunch, obviously, with those 5-minute majors. That's a lot of work for him, but
yeah, not a lot that he could do. But as you can see, Valor's bench is hyping up their team by banging on the boards.
They get excited in this third period. That's probably why they scored so many goals. So 3 seconds in, that penalty that started in the first period is over. So 5-on-5 hockey for this third period. Valor brings it in, goes all the way around the boards. Brings it back behind. Back behind the net. Trying to get it in. Back around. Poked off his stick. Comes to the near side. Shot in, blocked by Creek.
Seems like Creek's defense is a little bit more conservative, trying to protect their lead. Not pushing out as much.
Valor will bring it in back in the net. Try to get a pass in there. Can't do it as Creek will begin the breakout. Coming fast. Shot in and around. Left for Krolchuk. As Valor will now begin to break out of their own. Puck lost in the neutral zone. Creek will, that one's poked off his stitch, he shoots. Saved by Banks, rebound is covered up. And play will be stopped.
That was number 15, Luke Flay, unable to clear it out of his zone. And that could have been costly.
Yeah, Banks had that rebound go off, it was covered up quickly, but that was initially a great save, but that could have led to something. Good, it didn't.
Tie game at 2 was a whole different story than Creek being up 2-1.
That's right. Definitely don't want a momentum switch here in the third period. So that one's cleared by Creek to the far side.
It's Jordan Nelson able to clear it.
Huge hit right there by TJ Renee. And I think he will be called for a penalty there.
No, I think they're going to call it offsides.
Got away with one there.
Yeah.
That was one huge hit out there in front of the boards.
Yeah, but then now they're bringing it back into Valor's defensive zone. So I think it might have been icing, actually.
I think you're correct. Creek will come back. Sets it back up. Oh, I think that one might come out of the zone. Stay on side. Creek will bring it around the board to the far near side. Valor clears. Creek puts it back in. Kuza handles it behind his net. He's blocked by Cherokee player out in front. Puts it out. Shot in. As Kuza definitely mishandled the puck behind his own net there. That could have been potentially very dangerous for Valor Christian. See, there's a lot more physicality in this. Lots more pushing and shoving after the play is developed. That one passed in. Be brought out by Creek. Coming down the
pass.
far side ring. She shoots, it's gloved. Rebound in. Oh, just wide.
So that was number 12, Jacob Tudor, with the puck in the high slot.
Now cleared by Valor as they're getting ready to get an offensive change. Bring it back behind their own net to break it out. Creek will get control of the neutral zone. Back out. Valor gets it. They are way offside, so they did not touch up on that one. So Creek begins their breakout. Back into 5. Downs poked off his stick. He was trying to fly straight through the neutral zone. Creek gets the pack back in the neutral zone again as they dump it in so that they can get their defenders for a change. That one cleared by Valor for icing. Puck will be sent back down to the Valor zone. Creek back in the offensive zone where they have put the pressure on Valor early on in this third period. Lots of shots, lots of opportunities. So that one comes all the way out of here, slapped off the boards. That one a pass, trying to come through the slot, and he can. It's poked off the stick. Brought back around, he shoots on. It's saved by Banks and cleared out by Creek, but that one will be called for icing.
Yeah, Banks with that nice shoulder save, able to knock it away.
Big save by Banks. So after this one, coming up tomorrow for Cherry Creek will be Roston Valley here at the Family Sports Center. And Valor will play Castleview.
That also might be one of the factors why they decided to pull Blake Benson, because he's got another game tomorrow.
That's right. So Romanow checks into the game.
Nice interception. It's David Krolchuk.
Poked in by Valors. They send it in.
And an easy glove save by Banks.
Get right to him from the red line. Valor has a chance. Got numbers. Shoots on, saved. Sliding save for Banks. Valor gets another shot on, saved by Banks. Can't get the rebound, it's out in front. Back behind now.
TJ Renone just clears it away.
To their side up to the high point. Can't get that one to go as Creek clears. Creek will go for a quick change as Valor's gonna try to rush in. That one wide right.
Oh, the goal's off its pegs. Surprised they didn't call it.
Tell me why I'm not surprised. Banks is moving it around now.
Nice hit by 25, Jordan Nelson.
That one Banks will hand it behind his own net. So shake off a Valor player. Puck comes in. Puts that over. Oh, he had the chance. It just rolled off his blade.
It's number 8, Gavin Berkey.
Coming down the left side. Valor has the puck on the near side. As they try to clear, and they do. Bring it in. Trying to get numbers. Shoots in. Trapped by Banks.
Banks with a great save there. Able to hold it until the whistle. You tell the linesman is separating the two players. With number 4 for Valor, and I want to say 13 for Creek. Jarrett Roberts.
His physicality
And
definitely
Patrick
has
Routson getting into it.
increased. So no fighting in high school hockey, but could definitely happen.
Definitely happened, but instead of a 5-minute major, it would be a suspension.
That's right. You know, high school boys will be high school boys. As that would brought in, as Banks will save that out in front. And Valor tries to get a pass to their back. That one goes out of the zone. Valor bring it back out of their zone. That'll come all the way down the ice for icing. .55 left here in this third period. Creek still holding on to their 2-1 lead.
You can see Banks in the goal right now. You know, goalies, they can design their own helmets. And Banks has got a Bruin on right by his left ear.
See the back said Banksy too. I think that's name he's commonly called on the team. Very cool how those goalies customize those masks, show some of their personality. All levels of hockey. That one called for icing. So let's see, that shorter bets that you talked about earlier. Let's see if that starts affecting Valor a little bit more as time winds down to this third period.
Well, you can definitely see Valor is definitely trying to push the tempo, and right now we don't see them fading all that much.
I think that will probably see shorter shifts from their players. Try to get them on or change often. That one down for icing once again for Cherry Creek.
The Creek bench is also trying to use their numbers to their advantage. They're also taking shorter shifts as well.
Early and often. Yeah, we'll probably start seeing shifts, 40 to 50 seconds to try to keep those legs fresh. The tie up, and Creek will come away with that draw.
Valor player tripped up in the neutral zone. Big hit.
Big open ice hit. Prevent Valor from getting that puck back. Both the number 9s tied up in the corner. Into Slaw, he shoots wide to the left.
Looks like Banks was able to save it with the butt end of his stick.
Huge save there. Back up, near side. Brought back around and in.
So TJ Renaud down below, able to clear it.
So it's cleared by Creek. Battle for the puck. And Creek will give up for that one, let it go for Valor so that they can get a line change. 5 new guys out for the Bruins. Oh, nice toe drag there. Valor get the puck back as poked off. Trying to get some numbers. They're getting a line change as well. That one brought in to the near side. Toe drag's trying to in. Gets taken off his stick. Creek will bring it back.
Trying to move the puck up for Gavin Berkey.
That puck comes to the near side for Valor. Touch
Nice
back.
poke check.
Shot on. Another chance there as Creek gets the puck back and will clear out of their zone. So big hit was delivered there. Huge.
Jordan Nelson down on the ice.
Just
He's
pure
gonna
aggression
sub off.
here.
Ooh, could have been a big open ice hit. There's curl chuck
Shot in.
the
The
zone.
one-on-one, he shoots. Blocked out in front. So he goes down. Brought back around. And then Creek will keep it in the offensive zone. And that one just around the body of the defenseman. Come back in. Creek clears. As a Valor player just got pushed into the ref, he almost fell over. As Valor tries to take control in the zone.
It's Clayton Delaney with the puck.
Tries to get it around, dump it in, try to chase it himself.
You see Delaney using his speed.
And it checked around. Valor go for the clearing attempts. Creek keeps it in the zone as Valor gets it straight back. Ooh, the defenseman fell over. That's a chance for Valor. And on the breakaway, he shoots. And it's a
And
save by
Banks with the
Banks. Excellent opportunity for Valor, but Banks sliding across to make that save.
Looks like that was number 6, Van Gust. Vern
Excellent
Gust, excuse
save.
me. Goes over to Banks after the play and thanks him.
I like that one, Banks to the bank.
It's always nice to have a goalie save you.
He really came up big that time. So we are now down to 6:53 left in the contest. Valor needs a goal to put this one in extras. As Creek gets possession. Oh, just a little bit too fast. Gets it back again. Clears.
Krolchuk chasing after it.
Battle for the puck behind the zone. Valor comes away with it. Creek will take it. Back in. Pass up. Big opportunity there for Creek. Just missed the mark. As Valor gets control, dumps it in the neutral zone. Puck will go around the board. Valor goes for a change. Creek back out. Tipped by a Valor player. Dumped back in. Valor gets another change. So on the far side, we can really see that Valor is taking advantage of these dumps to get the changes, to get exactly who they want out there on the ice. Icing waved off as the puck was tipped in the neutral zone. That one brought in and around. Gloved, not caught by Banks, but he saves that one with ease. Brought back in. Creek with the clear on the near side. Dumped in so that they can get a change of their own.
Just under 5:20 now left in the third. Banks was trying to call for icing, but he doesn't get it.
The icing was waved off. As Banks getting into it on in front of his net, I don't think he liked that he was touched by Kobe Brown.
Not at all. Oh, nice job by Nathaniel Ryder, kicking the puck out.
Creek gets in their own zone, in the offensive zone. Shot in, gloved. Excellent save by Kuza.
That was number 12, Jacob Tudon.
Excellent shot. I think time takes down one more goal, and I think Creek could bury this one. But vice versa, with Valor getting a goal, this one could continue for a while.
Yeah, 1 goal for Creek, and that kind of ends it. 1 for Valor, and it's even.
Battle behind the net. The Creek offensive zone. Puck goes behind as Valor will get it. Begin the breakout. Here on the far side. Dumped in. Banks comes out of his net to handle it. Go back in. Back behind the net. Up to the point. That one's blocked by Creek. And they'll go for a change. It's usually early on in the game where they'd get those tips out of the zone, they'd probably go for the puck, but now instead they're just going for changes.
Yeah, well, those changes for those fresh legs will help the rest of the team recover.
Valor keeps that one in the zone. And Creek dumps it out.
It should be
that one called
offsides.
offside, as he did touch him when he was outside of the zone.
You see Valor is trying to use the wall to keep the puck in the zone, but he was right behind the line.
Time ticking down here quick. Getting later into this period. We have coming up on 3:30 left. As Creek dumps that one in. It's gloved by Kuza. Valor gets possession of their zone behind the net. Shakes off the hit. Creek tries to make his possession. Passes in. Back up to the point. Valor gets that one. Comes in for Malininski. Throw drag. And he shoots. And that is high.
Nice job by Banks by staying right in front. Using his stick to poke check that up.
Great save.
That one up and above the glass into the net.
Out of play.
Good job by Creek. Just over 3 minutes left.
So with 3:13 left, Jack Kuza will head to the bench, and Valor get an extra skater. So we do have an empty net for Valor. 3:13 as they try to get a goal to extend this game. Valor wins the draw.
Even though Valor has an extra skater, Creek cannot shoot the puck down the ice because they will get called for icing.
That's right. Back up to the point for Valor. And on the near side. Cycled back. Back up to the point. Cross. As Creek clears the puck. It's going for the empty net. And it is just wide to the left. Icing back into the Cherry Creek zone.
Now let's hope that Creek, since they decided to ice the puck, they can change their lines, but now they have to rely on their face-offs
as the
to try
Let's
to
Go
regain possession.
Creek chant start up here in the crowd, trying to hype up with 3 minutes left.
Valor 6 skaters on the ice versus Creek's 5.
Valor has it on the far side, tied up against the boards. Valor comes away with it. Puts it in. Back up and around, cycles up to the point. Passes across. High slot. Over the net. Creek's able to get to the puck. Can't
nice
clear
job.
though.
That's Lucas Flay, number 15. Able to
Creek gets it again.
Get the puck out from in front of the net.
Valor's doing an excellent job of keeping in the zone, as you should when you do have an empty net. And that one is out of the zone. Valor loses control.
Creek
They're not going
nice
for a change. They're going straight back in. As Valor tries to make a move, they can't. Creek trying to make a move behind the goal. Really, they should just be clearing it. Here to hit on the near side boards. Kept in by Valor. And that one is cleared by Creek here with 1:40 left here in this third period. Valor with the empty net.
Yeah, you see
Call for the
Creek
puck on the near
defensively, they're
side.
just trying to keep the puck out of the low slot. Keep it against the boards.
Drove it in, circles around. Battle out in front of the net. As the net comes off its posts. Battle there.
Nice job of Banks using that right leg Just keeping it down on the ice and keeping the puck from entering into the net. TJ Renaud showing his praise for his goalie.
1:29 left. So I believe Valor called timeout so that they could draw up a play. Really just try to get a, don't really think they care how they do it. They just need to get a puck back in the back of the net.
Well, I think what Valor has a good time, or a great job doing is bringing the puck low and then trying to swing it back up and then over to the weak side where they can try a one-timer. But Creek doing a great job
staying
keeping
very
the middle
aggressive,
clear.
yeah, on the defense.
Now either Creek will be aggressive in this or they will try to stay in the middle and play conservative zone. Banks with a great game so far. It comes down to the last 129.
Said that earlier in the broadcast that this game come right down to the wire, and it looks that way. Valor still with the goalie pulled, trying to bury one, try to send this game into overtime.
Valor again with 6 skaters out there, hoping that this advantage will make the score even.
So Creek has their big bodies out there. So Valor wins the draw. Back up to the point. On the far side, makes a toe drag in. Makes a move towards the goal. Back behind, he'll cycle in. Goes for this wraparound. It's no good as Creek clears.
Oh,
it looks good, and it is wide right.
But it will be called for icing. Creek sending their big guys out there to clog up the middle. It's good because they can cause a block shot, but it's also bad for Banks because he's not going to be able to see as well. You know, maybe we'll see one of the Creek's players launch one of the pucks in, and maybe it'll go in.
That'd be very cool. So the draw comes back for Valor. They're on the near side, wrap around behind the goal. Creek trying to get bodies out in front of the net to block. Shot in, saved by Banks. Goes back down low again. Valor takes possession.
Big hit by number 25, Jordan Nelson.
1 minute remaining.
Pressure's on for Valor.
Creek's very trying to get the puck off of everyone's stick. Back up, tries to cycle it. And there's a penalty called
On Creek. Looks like number 8 for tripping. It's Gavin Burke, or no. So it's TJ Renaud, number 21.
It's a penalty you don't want to take as the Valor player is down.
So Valor will be up for the rest of this game.
I believe that's Cole Cavey who's knocked down.
So now we have an interesting situation. If Valor keeps their goalie pulled, then now it's 6-on-4.
But now when Creek clears the puck, it's not going to be icing.
Yeah, you're right. Valor brings out the whiteboard to try to draw up a play. Creek's bench does the same.
The crowd get excited here at Family Sports Center, trying to close out this game with 43 seconds left.
Well, obviously this penalty will help Creek because now they can ice it, but now they're down a player. Now with the crowd chanting, this does prove the definition of home ice advantage.
That's right, and because where Valor is, their home ice is very far away. So in most of these hockey leagues, in most of these hockey games, home ice is really what matters. So you can see the scoreboard there. We have 43-6 left. Creek just needs to close this one out.
44 seconds. We have the number 3 team over the number 2 team right now.
So Valor comes back out.
We have Nathan Ryder behind Clayton Delaney. Puck's loose.
Fight for the puck. They're on the half board.
With 35 seconds.
Creek goes for the clear.
Daniel Ryder with it.
He does.
Tips it out. Oh!
Looks good. And it's
just
Ryan
wide.
Wright, but icing will not be called. As Creek does have 1:43 left on the penalty that will last for the rest of the game, 6-on-4.
We have 20 seconds left.
The cross
Puck is up.
crease. He has it. He shoots. It's
Nice
saved by
save
Banks.
Banks. Banks with the save.
10 seconds left.
It's cleared.
It's cleared by Creek with 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1. That is game.
And that will do it. Cherry Creek will win over their rival Valor Christian at a final score of 2-1. And after losing to this Valor team twice this season, Creek has completed the victory. Very exciting moment here at Family Sports Center.
We have the number 3 team upsetting the number 2 team in a well-fought battle. Great play by both teams, but I think it came down to penalty minutes. Those penalties really did kill Valor Christian's play.
Wow, what a win by Cherry Creek. So the final score, Cherry Creek 2, Valor Christian 1. Cherry Creek will pick up the victory to advance to 10-3, as Valor will drop to 10-2-1. So Creek will now tie Regis at the top of the standings here in the Foothills Conference. And Cherry Creek will be back at it again tomorrow against Roston Valley here at Family Sports Center. Brendan Ford alongside Benjamin Paris. Good night, and we'll see you next time.